Hey craft lovers, my name is Raina. I work for the Western Sullivan Public Library, and today I'm going to show you guys another crafting video. This one I'm going to show you how to make bat bows. So you can use black felt, or today I'm going to show you guys how to make one using purple felt. But before we get started, I just want to remind you that the Western Sullivan Public Library is still having their Love Your Library campaign, and we are still having surveys out. If you haven't filled one out, you can find one online at wsplonline.org. And yeah, your input would be amazing. You can also help out by commenting on my videos and just sharing any input. I'd love to hear what your favorite crafts have been, what you would like to see. Anything helps. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is get all of our supplies together. You're going to want some felt. I used black for this one, but I ran out of black, so now I'm going to be using some purple. Which I think is still a nice Halloween-y color. So you're going to want some felt, you're going to want scissors, a ruler, some paper. I'm using scrap paper, a pen, a marker. If you're using a darker felt, you're going to want to use a white chalk or a white colored pencil because we're going to be tracing. And you're going to want some hot glue. And if you have a headband that you want to use, or a paper or a hair clip that you want to use, grab that as well. All right, now let's get started. So first we're going to make our template for the bat bow. I'm going to show you guys mine that I already made. So this is how it looks now. But how I started was I had 8 centimeters up top, and it's 10 centimeters all the way down. And then every 2.5 centimeters is when I made the little points there. And I have different measurements for each of those. I'm going to explain those as I cut. So first, take a piece of paper. You're going to want the piece of paper to at least be 10 inches long. We're going to fold it in half. Now we're going to measure 10 centimeters. I'm going to measure 10 centimeters on both sides. And draw a line across. I'm going to cut that piece off, keeping it folded, of course. Okay. Now I'm going to mark at the top. I'm going to mark 8 centimeters across. I'm going to go, and then I'm going to turn it on the folded edge. I'm going to do 2.5 centimeters down. I'm going to do another 2.5 centimeters down. And then one more time. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now your paper should look like this. We have every 2.5 centimeters marked out on these sides, and then it's 8 centimeters up top here. So first I'm going to go to the first, on the folded side, the first mark that I made going down. That should be 12.5 centimeters going all the way across to the other side, that other mark that we made. Perfect. So then go down to the second row, and that is going to be 8 centimeters. So we're going to mark where 8 centimeters is. Going from the folded, and then go down again, and that is going to be 4.5 centimeters. And then at the bottom, it's going to be 1 centimeter. All the way at the bottom. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be connecting these dots here. So I'm going to show you mine. So I'm going to come down like this. And then I'm going to be making curving lines. So that's how mine looks now. Now I can always shape it to the way that I want it later. But now we can cut it out. So that's the base of your bat. Okay, so that's going to be our little template, our little stencil for when we cut out from the felt. Now we're also going to draw another piece of paper. We're just going to draw out a piece that's going to be about 2 centimeters by 8 centimeters. All right, just a little piece like that, a little 8 centimeters by 2 centimeters. Okay, now we can get our felt. So I just have some scrap felt here. So we're going to take our template that we have here, going to lay it out on top, and then we're just going to trace around that. Now you can make a smaller one if you find that this bow is too big for you, or if you want to make a kid's one. You can definitely size it down to your liking. All right, so this is how mine looks. So I'm going to cut it out. Okay, that's how mine turned out. Now I'm going to actually fold mine in half to make sure it looks even. All right. And now we're going to take that little piece, that little rectangle that we cut out, and we're going to cut a piece of felt out from that as well. Okay, so we have our 2 pieces here. Now here's the fun part. I'm going to bunch this together, kind of like an accordion. So that's how that should look. And now we are going to hot glue in between those folds. All right, so now I have my bat bow. Now I have my headband. I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach this. I'm going to, let's see. I'm folding this in because it's a pretty thick headband. So I'm just folding in that part. Now I'm gluing this part down. Now we have our little strip, and what we're going to do is we're going to dab a little bit of glue onto the bow. We're going to take our strip here. We're going to press it down on that and then wrap it around. And then dab some more hot glue. And there it is, a quick, simple bat bow. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next month. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a fall wreath out of toilet paper rolls. So make sure to collect all your toilet paper rolls, or at least your paper towel rolls. You're going to need a few of them.